Good things grow in Ontario.
Especially if you're looking for those wild crafted herbs.
Medicinal herbs and teas from Ontario are the best.
Because Linda Rose teaches about this, and here at the Raw Vegan Food Fest, we're going to learn a little bit more about this. Well, Lepsum tea, what are you doing there?
I'm just pouring some tea. Today we have the raspberry leaf and wild bergamot. It's a digestive tea.
That's easy to say. What is that first name again?
Raspberry leaf and wild bergamot tea.
And they grow in Ontario?
They grow in Ontario, and they're digestive tea.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, is that seasonal? They grow all year round, or just...
Here it is seasonal. We need to pick it in the growing season. So we always do that, and then we dry them naturally by hanging them in a place with good airflow and bring them to the table dried in small packages at this time of year.
Good, yeah, go ahead. So tell me more about the tea and the medicinal properties. Your name is?
Olivia. The two teas we have today is the raspberry leaf wild bergamot tea.
And that's good for?
It's great for digestive. It's also supportive for the immune system and the reproductive organs, females and men.
Okay. What about in between? Yeah, these days you got to be politically correct. Okay, anyway.
The other tea that we have is a white pine tea. It's very restorative, it's high in nutrients, and it's great for the common cough.
And that's it here.
That's the white pine. This is what white pine looks like.
And that's different from other pines that we see there, especially if you don't know anything about this.
White pine is the peace tree in Ontario. It's well known as a tree that often negotiations were done under, and it's excellent as a tea. It's what I call a sustaining tea.
Okay.
It's something that will really keep you going.
Like it's good for energy too, I guess. Is that what you mean?
Absolutely. It's an all-round tonic.
Do you have the you have a raspberry and bergamot here to show us?
We do. We have the raspberry leaf here.
That's the raspberry and wild bergamot. Here, let me give you a cup of tea, Daniel.
Okay. And again, grown in Ontario.
Grown in Ontario.
Excellent. Okay, so let's walk me through some of the, I guess, let's start with the herbs that are grown in Ontario.
Okay. Well, wintergreen, this is the plant here. It's very much a forest plant here in Ontario. It grows under the trees. It's often what is used as flavoring in our toothpaste and many other somethings that taste like mint.
Oh yeah, okay. What else have we got?
We have flower remedies here, which is like the Bach flower remedies, but these are the flowers that grow here.
In Ontario.
In Ontario.
Local.
They are for our emotional and soul level well-being.
So what kind of herbs are these derived from, for example, in Ontario?
Wild strawberry. This is a combination. Buttercup. Pear.
So you've taken these local herbs and trees and you've made them into tinctures.
They're all local.
All local. What an idea. Very nice.
So if we keep going through the table, this is a combination of flower remedies again. This is a roll-on. This is a product that I've come up with to actually roll on an emergency remedy, which can be very effective in how it works in the body. And then we have tinctures and so on here. This is another way of using herbs. This way, the herbs are soaked in alcohol to draw the medicine out of the teas.
Okay.
This is my daughter. She's here to see me. It's okay.
I just have to stand where she is. Go ahead.
We also have creams. This is comfrey and St. John's wort. These are a couple of creams from plants that are very common here. Comfrey grows both in our gardens and sometimes in the wilderness.
Okay.
And then we have dried teas. Some of them which are root medicines. So calamus root, for example, is a very excellent medicine here in Ontario. It's known as Wike in the First Nations community. It's very common, used for infections and so on. We have this one is meadowsweet. This is like a herbal aspirin here in Ontario. It's something that can be used easily. And
so how many would you have in Ontario grown that you actually wildcraft?
I have 50 or 60 herbs on the table at any one given time. I probably have 200 to 300 that I work with over the season or over a couple of seasons.
So again, good things
grow in Ontario.
And your website is?
BlackRiverGatehouse.com.